we stand up.
Testing.
It's like a club gig. The mics are on.
What's happening?
Nah, they just started off. You need an exclamation.
John, what are the touring plans for the group? Who your opening act's going to be, and are you going to be playing what kind of venues and multiple nights or single nights?
Well, the tour starts on Halloween night, so we can get in our Halloween costumes again and go back to work. In Dublin, Ireland. We tour Europe till December the 19th, I believe. We come home for Christmas. Then it's off to Tokyo, where we're going to do the new Tokyo Dome. We're going to do a few nights there. Then Hawaii, we're going to play the Aloha Stadium on our way back to the States. And it'll be arenas in America right through to summer, and God willing, all multiples. And our support act in Europe right now is Lita Ford. And in America, it's a new band that I've been working with called Skid Row.
What's coming up in the live show? I know you do different special effects and antics. What can we expect?
I'm sure that I can fly again, you know. I mean, we'll get my wings working. But it hasn't been thought like that. You know, we're not going to say, oh, we need bombs and bigger bombs and more lights, and because it's. I think we're going to regress. If anything, we're going to go back to what we did naturally, and that was just play.
When you did last album, you'd said that you'd had a bunch of kids look over the songs before you put them on the album. Did you do that with this album?
Yeah. This time in Vancouver, we brought in 50 kids into the studio, and we played them everything. And that was pretty helpful. That was surprisingly helpful because, again, a couple of the songs wouldn't have made it. And what surprised me is the order they picked them in. But the greatest thing that we've ever done, you know, that I'm reading in magazines now, which is great, is that other bands are doing what we did, you know, and it only made sense to go to the kids. You know, they're the people that buy it. It was great because we lose touch with the stuff, you know, we write it, so you don't know anymore, you know, and you start going through the, oh my God, I got to go back to the shoe store routine, you know, and I'm not going to have a job tomorrow. Play it for the kids.
Bottom line is the kids did pick it.
Concept of New Jersey is an attitude, and I was wondering how that attitude was more or less put into the music on the record.
The attitude's from the heart. It's a New Jersey vibe. That's where we came from. That's where we'll probably die. But we want to share with the world.
That's pretty deep, huh? Tico!
Just want to know if there's any general theme running through the songs on the album.
A lot of the album is based on friendship, I think, this time. You know, we have the things where Tommy and Gina grew up a little bit, you know, and they went a little left, and yet there's a lot of things that are more centered, less around love and more around friends.
What is it in a new band that makes you want to really go out and, you know, you don't have to do it. What makes you go out and find these bands?
We like it. That's the only reason I do it. I mean, it's not for the, you know, for money or for anything like that. It's a lot of fun. See, when I was young, I used to play in a lot of bars, and it was a real big deal to see all these different guys play in these bars. Well, if they ever were nice enough to take a minute to say, hey, how's your songs coming or something, you never forgot that, you know? Well, 8 or 10 years later, I'm sitting up here in New York City, you know, and it's a pretty good feeling. So if I have a chance to help a kid do the same, it's a lot of fun.
John, I saw you open once for Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes at Freehold Raceway in New Jersey, back when you were in a band called The Rest. How have things changed for you since that time?
The name?
Well, yeah, 79.
Summer 79,
ride
I
home.
think. You missed your high school prom for that, right?
That's right. I didn't go to my prom, and they promised. Well, Southside, for one thing, didn't pay us anything, that son of a bitch. But he sent a limousine for the band, right? And so we said, we're going in a limousine. This is big. We're going to play 10,000 people. It was Southside Johnny, Hall & Oates, a guy named Willie Nile, and us. And Willie Nile decided he'd go on first so that he could get out of there and go do another show. So we didn't even have to open. Johnny sends a car up. The 5 band members and all their girlfriends and the manager were in this one car. So we're squeezed in, but we're going, yeah, man, we got a limousine. We're playing with the Jukes. This is great. This is great. We got down there. We got so much stuff thrown at us during the course of that show. I thought people were waving at me. They're going, right here, take this with you, right? So, and then to cap the day off, Southside, he let the limo go, so we couldn't even get a ride home, man.
That's
what New Jersey's all about. That's the Jersey attitude. You get it?
To sum everything up, today we have a ride home.
Yeah. Now it's a little different. I got a ride.
What sort of pressure was created by the fact that your last album was such an enormous commercial success when recording this album?
You know, we wanted to do it again. It's sort of the highest high that you can ever achieve to do what we were fortunate enough in our lifetime to do. You know, I mean, Slippery was everybody's dream come true. It gave us a job. It gave us the opportunity to tour and play whenever and wherever we want to. I want to do that again.